My name's GuyKesTV and I've been a professional mountain bike tester for 21 years. And right now I'm about to drop into what used to be the Red Giant Trail, but is now the Top Chief Trail at Nevis Mountain Range, with Brian from BKXC and Andy from McTrailRider on a Red Giant, the Giant Reign 1, 160mm all mountain and enduro shredder. See how it measures up on what Andrew has rightly asked, is this the best enduro trail in the world? Let's find out. So, here I am, riding a Red Giant on what used to be the Red Giant track, Fort William. This is a crazy roller coaster section at the top, so I'm really glad that 65-degree head angle for stability there. At 160mm travel, take me down these drop-in sections. Guys have already left me behind. Is that a gimbal fail? Ah, this bike just sucks up the hitch so well. It's still pretty well poised. So tight through those corners. 40mm stem, 800mm bar. It's pretty long. 470mm reach, 1237 wheelbase. So sections like that take a bit of manoeuvring, but yeah, this is a machine designed to go seriously fast on seriously challenging terrain. That's definitely what I'm throwing it down today. Well, lowering, I think is probably a more realistic assessment of my speed and style down here. This is not a trail I want to get wrong. Yes! Straight off the gondola into the first run. It's pretty sketchy. There's this exposure. It's not my favorite thing, isn't exposure. If people have ridden with me, they'll know I'm not big on the old vertigo aspect, but yes, mate. Oh, this track is awesome. On the slabs, this is more like it. Less exposure, more joy. My gimbal keeps freaking out on me. It's had 2 rotation spasms. I think it can sense the fear on the elevated sections. But it's what they've done with the back end this year. On the Reign, it's really made a massive difference to how confident and stuck down this bike feels. And this is where this bike really gets into its stride, where it's having to take impacts thick and fast while still tracking super tight. And this is such a good trail for showing off this bike. And that new rear shock setup, that extra front-end mount, the smoothness, the way it can just eat up all of these relentless rocky hits. You can stay on point, stay controlled. The levels of grip on this bike are outstanding. Translates into confidence, and flow means it gets stuff smoother, so it's just hopefully an upward spiral of smoothness and confidence. You don't push too far. Yeah, I'm pretty conscious of the fact this is not forgiving geology I'm talking about here. But that's not what you want to be thinking as you're going down. It might not be the Red Giant anymore, but the Red Giant is making Top Chief a lot more manageable. Yes! Even sneaky little pop lines like that. I'll go! Do another. Why not? It likes them. I like that it likes them. I wasn't a big fan of the Reign. I mean, I thought it was good, but other people were raving on it and I couldn't really see that. Guys who were riding flat out were loving it. But if you're looking for a more mixed trail bike that's still pedaled without a bunch of bob, you know, with my background I can't help noticing pedal bob, you know, wasn't really what I'm looking for. And also, to be fair, I didn't think the square edge performance was amazing, but this, to that lower leverage ratio, so it's dealing with a 2.5 now, not a 2.8, just because it's that slightly longer shock, bearing at the back to make it a lot more sensitive. Ah, this thing is just so smooth. 40mm stem, 800mm bar. That lyric has got plenty just to soak it all up. This bike is a stress-free environment. Just every time I come off one of those little drops, rock sections, it just still so impressed how smooth and controlled this bike is. And now I'm going to be doing Brian's head and talking while I'm on his wheel. Sorry, Brian. I love the way trails like this change your sense of perspective. So something like that would be like a mega ragged highlight of a normal trail. Like, yeah, oh, it's just that bit at the bottom where you cross that like rocky traverse. It's cute, but you know, the challenging stuff's up at the top. Normally I'd be like, whoa, I rode that! I'm amazing! So much to play with or get serious with if you're racing. Either way, Giant really nailed this Reign in 2018. Whoa, sorry. When it's expensive for an alloy frame bike, but when the quality of the frame is this good, you just got to think about how well it rides, not what it's made of. That's the big deal here, is the fact that it's so tight. When you're just pumping in a few pedal strokes like that, or dropping in on some rowdiness like that, this thing has got it totally covered. And that's Andy from McTrailRider up front, showing us the way home. If you've seen his edit on this trail, you'll know he's the wheel to be following. Although as he's top 10 on Strava down here, I'm not going to be on it for long. That guy's the skills, and he's now on Patreon to pay the bills. So go watch him, go subscribe him. That's Andy McTrailRider. But you don't have to be doing crazy boulder stuff to really appreciate this Giant. It's the tightness in the frame, that agile front end. I think it's pretty standard. 65 is kind of becoming the default head angle now. It's a 46mm offset rather than anything super short. But that frame just holds it together so well. Yes! Even if you pop in a swoopy blue like this one, still a ton of fun. Doesn't feel like you're massively overbiked and everything's all saggy. Still got that sharpness to enjoy stuff. And like I say, even if it's a long climb, you slap on that lockout, enjoy. Makes it a lot easier. But that's where it really impresses. Over on the edge of the tyre, just slapping through stuff, making those tyres feel so good, making you feel so good as a rider. It's a bike that really looks after you now. Yes, Giant. Yes. Two-wheel drift is always good, and always the sign of a good bike. If you're happy letting it do that, that's the sign of a really well balanced bike. Punch, punch, punch. Yes. Like I said, it's just so poppable. For a big bike, they can be pretty numb, pretty wallowy. But this machine, woo! Nearly tucked the front end too tight then. But you know, got that stiffness in the main frame to bring it back in under control. So it's all Gucci, as my daughter would say. I actually know what that means, but you know, it's cool. So thanks to Nikki, Fort William, for sorting out passes. And we have had a hell of a day today. Massive thanks to Andy from McTrailRider up front for leading today. Boom! Nice one, buddy.